Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 21 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Problem number 955. Delete columns to make sorted 2. Right? So let's read the problem statement. So you are given an array of n strings all of the same length, right? We may choose any deletion indices and we delete all the characters in those indices for each string. For example, if we have strings like this a b c d e f and here u v w x y z, right? And deletion indices are 0 2 and 3, right? So here 0 2 3, right? Here 0 2 3. So these are the deletion indices. Then the final array after deletions is, so here b e f, here v y z, right? So if I chose to delete at index 0, so I have to delete it from all the strings. If I chose to delete from index 2, so I have to do the same in all the strings that I have in my strings array. Clear this part? Now suppose we chose a set of deletion indices answer such that after deletions the final array has its elements in lexicographical order, means dictionary order, right? So if I have multiple strings, so they should be sorted in the dictionary order, in the lexicographical order, such that strings of 0 value, right, it should be less than equal to strings of 1, it should be less than equal to strings of 2, and it should be less than equal to string of n of -1, right? We have to return the minimum possible value of the answer dot length, right? We have to just return the length, right? Minimum number of deletions actually, right? That's what we need to return. And these are the constants. N is equal to strings dot length, n is from 1 to 100, and strings of I dot length is from 1 to 100, and strings of I consist of lowercase English letters. So let's make this problem easy by solving few examples, right? So here see example number 1. Okay, this is example number 1, right? So I I have to do here one thing. First thing, just calculate the value of n. So total number of strings we have 1 2 3, right? And m value, let's say, is the length of one string. So if here 2, so all are of same length, right? So m is equal to 2. Clear this thing? Now here I have to sort this, right? I have to sort this. So definitely I can do one thing. I can compare this with this, right? I can compare this with this, right? If both are sorted, then overall will be sorted, right, in dictionary order, right? If this and this are sorted, this and this are sorted, so definitely everything is sorted then in lexicographical order. So here strings of 0, let's say 0 string, this is string 1, string 2, right? Indexing, I am just doing the indexing of strings array. So there is one pair of 0 comma 1 here, right, this and this, and there is one pair of 1 comma 2 here, total 2 pairs, right? So let's do one thing, create one sorted boolean type array, right? And initially set both the values to false, right? Both these pairs to false, right? So this is having length, two elements are there, right? So I can say having length n minus 1, right? N is overall length and n minus 1 2, right? So because 0 and 1, two values are here in the sorted boolean array. Clear right now? Everything is clear, right, as of now? Okay, now now here let's do one thing, let's check over the columns, right? So here what we have here, if you see, we have strings like this ca, then we have b and b, and then we have a and c, right? So this is nothing but, you can say, your column 0, right? So first let's discuss about this column 0. So in column 0 you have C, B and A. Right. Now here if you see this, right, so what you need to do, you have to first think it's not sorted, right? So this pair is not sorted and this pair is also not sorted as of now, right? Okay, both are not sorted, both are false, right? But now I am going to check this character at this character, right? This character, tell me C is greater than this B, right? So it is true, right? So if this is true, then this is not valid actually, I need to delete it, right? Dictionary order means increasing order, right? So first A comes, then B type characters come, then C type words come, then D type, right? Like this. Okay, so here that simply means here deletion is required, right? So if here deletion is required, right? So here C is greater than B, break it. I don't need to check this then further on, right? In this column, break it, right? Now here from here one thing is clear that we need to do some deletion, right? Need deletion. So let's create one variable deletions and increment the value to 1. Okay, so let's say your deletion value is going to become now 1, right? I incremented by 1, right? Now next time let's check the next column, this column 1. Okay, so now this time I'm checking this column. So here a is greater than a b c, right? Only these values we have a b and c, right? So here this and this I need to check, and this I need to check, right? So here if you notice here, right, in this, so this is true. A a is greater than b, no, good. Tell me after that B is greater than C, only this. After that I need to run loop here and here, because this loop is checking A and B, and here if I'm here, then this and this I'm checking, right? One next character, so only 2 times I'm running here, right? So here we don't need to do any deletion, right? Because this is already in sorted order, right? Only I'm updating the deletion need delete is to true when this condition is satisfied, but here it is not satisfied, this is also not satisfied, right? So not required. So now this is not required. Okay, so now here we have to check the sorted array, right? This is my sorted array. So now here see, this value is false as of now, right? But now if you see the this character at this particular column, right, strings of I, the character at column, right? A a is less than B, A is less than B, right? As of now, yes, it is true. So I can change it to true right now, right? I'm only updating this sorted array when deletion is not required, right? So now A and B, I'm setting it true. Okay, next time tell me B is less than C. Yes, so here also I'm going to update to true. Okay, but in the end my complete loop ends, but in the end only deletion values for 1, right? I only need to return 1. Okay, right, right. Okay, so this is actually what we need to do, right? So now let's understand few more examples, right? Okay, so let's see this example, right? Here you have uh, n value is 3, m value is equal to 2, and you have this pair you need to check, right? So both are false and false as of now, right? This is one thing. Now after that you have x and c, you have y and b, you have z and a. So here this is column 0, this is column 1. So in column 0 x, y and z. So tell me, is there any deletion required? So no deletion is required, right? So no deletion is required as of now, right? Here, because x, tell me, x is uh, greater than y, no. Y is greater than z, no. Both are false, right? I don't need to do any deletions. Okay, so if deletion is not required, then I'm saying that we need to update this, right? So now here if you see x is less than y, true, so update to true, right? Because if you see this, here we have x and c, here we have y and b. So if x is smaller than y, so I don't need to check all this stuff later on, whatever I have, right? Because this is starting from x, so definitely it is going to come first in my dictionary, then the word from y is going to come, right? I don't need to check further, right? I don't need to check it further, right? So here if we have x, y, y, or if here I have y, a, so definitely this is going to come first because it is starting from X. So that is why here I am going to update it to true, right? Because if I update it to true now, then after that I don't need to check this pair further. I don't need to check it any further. Okay, for any other characters, I don't need to compare Y and A after that for this particular pair because this is already sorted in lexicographical order, right? So that is the purpose of this. Now here Y and Z, so this is also true, right? Y is smaller than Z, right? So here I'm updating it to true. Next time I'm going to update, go to this column. So now we have CBA, but we have CBA, okay, CBA. But tell me now, am I going to compare this C with the B and B with the A? Tell me. So here, if you just check it, if there is nothing, nothing like column 0, then definitely you need deletion here, right? But this time you don't need any deletion because this value are already sorted, right? This value, if you see this boolean array sorted, so all this stuff is already sorted, then I no need to check this column, right? Okay, so that is why there are zero number of deletions coming up here. Clear this part, right? Clear, because of this column itself all the strings are sorted, right? So strings is already in lexicographical order, so we do not need to delete anything. Note that the rows of strings are not necessarily in lexicographical order. It is not necessary to write strings of 0, 0 should be less than strings of 0, 1. Okay, this doesn't mean, right? So I hope that this example is clear now, right? Okay, now let's see example 3. Okay, I have few more examples, right? So we will discuss all this stuff one by one. Okay, here, so here n is equal to 3, m is also equal to 3, and this is one pair, this is one pair, so both false and false as of now, right? Now you have z, w and t in the column 0, right? Z, w and t. So tell me, z is greater than w? Yes. So definitely if this is the case, so definitely one deletion is required, so deletion plus plus. So in this case I'm not going to update any sorted array. Okay, I'm not going to lock. Now next time we have y, v and s. So y is greater than v, true, right? So again deletion plus plus, don't need to do anything further. Okay, this also need to delete. The next time I don't need to update this right now. Next time I have x, u and r, so x is greater than z, right? True. So here this column also need deletion, so all the three needs deletion, right? So we have to delete every column. That's it, that's it. Okay, clear. Now see this example 4, let's say example 4, example 5, right? And example 6, right? So first you think, okay, why output is 0 is coming up, think about it, right? Okay, so now let me explain. All right, so here if you see, we have a, and then we have a, and then we have b, right? For the column 0, right? Same way, n is equal to 3, m is equal to 3, and sorted array, so two pairs only, so false and false, right? This and this, this and this. Okay, so here if you see, tell me, a is greater than a? No, right? Good. Tell me after that, a is greater than b? No, right? So here we don't need any deletions, right? No deletions required, right? For the first column, right? So in this case, if there are no deletions, then we have to check this sorted, right? So tell me, a is less than a. For sorted I'm checking if a is less than a. So no, both are same, right? So definitely if both are same, my answer is not fixed yet, right? Because both are starting from a. After that, maybe here we get b, here maybe we get g, right? Or here maybe we get g, or here we may get b, right? So as of now, the answer of this 2 is not fixed, right? So here this value will remain false as of now, right? But after that, a is less than b. Now I'm going to check this and this. So here definitely this b and this a, right? So definitely this part is always going to come after this, right? So I'm going to update to true. Okay, this is done, right? This is done. Okay, next time, next time, next time, what is your column? Your column is B, this, G and G, B, G and G. Okay, now here, see, B is greater than G, deletion is required. No, as of now, no. G and G compare, G is greater than G, deletion is required. No, so no deletion is required as of now. Okay, and why I am checking this G is greater than G? Actually, I don't need to check it because this pair is already sorted, right? This pair is already sorted, true. I don't need to check actually this one, so I can delete it. Only I need to check this, right? Only I need to check this. So here B is greater than G, no. So again deletion is not required. Again deletion is not required. Okay, now if deletion is not required, then we have to check the sorted. So in sorted, only I need to check this. This is already sorted, true, right? Only this I need to check. This is not sorted yet, it is false, right? Okay, now tell me B is less than G. Good, yes. So here change it to true. Okay, so this is done. Next time both the values of sorted is true, right? And and as of now you didn't do any deletions yet, right? Now next time you have column this X, Z and C. So now here here you may say that we need deletions, but why we need deletions? Because it's already sorted, all the values sorted. This is true, this is true, means overall is true, right? So definitely we no need to check this now, because dictionary order A type words come first, then after A, B, if B is there, then B type words will come. So A, B, X, B have. Okay, same way A after B, G comes, so here I'm writing Z. Okay, after A starting itself, so here B comes, then Z and then C. That's it. Okay, clear, very easy. Now let's move further. Okay, now think about this, why in example 5 my output is 1. Think about it. Okay, now let's get started with this example. N is equal to 3, M is equal to 3, and my sorted array, both values equal to false. This pair, right? 0, 1, 2. So 0, 1 pair, 1, 2 pair. Okay. So here first time we have A. So definitely here there is no deletion required, right? If deletion is not required, then I will check if sorting, if I can update sorted or not, right? So here A is less than A, no. This A is less than A, no, right? So sorting, there is no impact as of now, right? Because all values are A, right? I'm not sure whether my strings are sorted as of now, no. Okay, now after that in the next column we have B and B. Okay, all are same. Again, tell me B is greater than B, or this B is greater than B, no. So no deletions are required. No deletions are required. Check if sorting array I can update. So B is less than B, or B is less than B, no. Sorted array is also no, I can't update, right? Now next time we have X, Z and C. So now X is greater than Z, no, but Z is greater than C, right? So here deletion is required. If deletion is required, update deletion value to 1, delete plus plus. Okay, next time there is no other column, so just return the deleted value. That's it, 1. That's it. Okay, now let's see the last examples. Okay, then I will write the code. Very easy code now for you, even you can write. Okay, so here again M value and N value. N value is nothing but 4, and M value is also 4 in this case. So we have 3 pairs, this and this, right? So sorted, 3 values, false, false and false. Okay, now column 0. Okay, column 0 we have A, B and B, right? So here tell me, is there any deletion required here or not? So A is greater than A. Okay, check this, A is greater than B, or check this, B is greater than B. So right now no deletions is required, right? Nothing is true, right? No deletions required. So now I have to check the sorted. So A is less than A, no. A is less than B, true. B is less than B, no. So only this. So that simply means this value I'm going to update it to true now, right? So this value I'm going to update it to true, because definitely this and this both are sorted, because this is starting from A, this is starting from B. So lock it. We no need to check further. No need to check further. Okay, whether these are sorted or not. No need to check further. It's already true. Okay. So this is for column 0. Now next time, next time we have column column 1. In column 1 we have B, C, B and A twist, right? So here tell me, B is greater than C? No, but C is greater than B. Need deletion, it needs deletion. So if needs deletion, deletion plus plus. Okay, and no need to check the sorted. Okay, but but one thing here. Now see here, I need to check this and this, I need to check this and this, I need to check this and this. Okay, B is greater than C. B is greater than C. No, false. Good. C is greater than B. True. But why do I need to check this? Thing is, why do I need to check this? Because this pair is already sorted here, right? This pair is already sorted here. Why I need to check it? No need to check it, na? So you can skip it. Skip it. As of now, no deletions required. Check now. B is greater than E. Yes, true. So now, if any of this is true, here I am skipping it. Here it is false, but here this is true. If any of this is true, then I need to delete this complete column. So I have to do deletion plus plus here, and no impact on sorted. Clear? This thing, right? So because of this, I am doing this for overall, right? Not because of this, because this is already sorted, right? Good example, very good example, right? Now after that, column 3. So in column 3 we have F, E, C and D. This I don't need to check, but here F is greater than E. Tell me, A, B, C, D, E, F, true. So here also it needs deletion, right? So no need to check further, right? Why I need to check C is greater than D? Because here itself it is false. Now break it. So this also needs deletion. So deletion plus plus, here also I'm doing deletion plus plus. Okay, initially deletion value is 0, right? Now next time, column 4. Column 4 we have F, E, E, F. I don't need to check this, but here F is greater than E. False, right? Here again deletion is required. True. This is true, so again deletion is required, right? So here again deletion plus plus, right? So now overall, initially deletion is 0, so here it becomes 1, here it becomes 2, here it becomes 3. So output is 3. That's it. So this is what we need to do. Very simple, right? Very good problem, right? So now let's write the code. Same story, whatever I explained, I will do the same thing here. You will see. Okay, int n is nothing but your strings dot length, and here int m is nothing but, so just pick first string, right, and just calculate the length. So it is going to give the total length of that particular string. Okay, so this is done. Now I told you that you have to create one boolean sorted array, right, and here you have to write new boolean, and here n minus 1 you need to give, right? So 3 values, right? So 2 pairs, right? 0, 1 and 1, 2. So overall 0, 1, 2, total 3 values, right? Strings length 3, so 2 pairs. 4 length, then 3 pairs, right? So that's why 3 means 0, 1, 2, like this. Okay, so here int deletion, same story, right? Whatever I explained, same story I'm going to write here. Int deletions is equal to, now you have to iterate over columns. So int col is equal to 0, col is less than m, and here col plus plus, right? So this is done. Now inside this I'm going to create one variable boolean, and here check if it needs delete or not. Need delete. All right, and here set it value to false, right? Now we have to check if this column breaks ordering, right? So this is what I need to check. So here for I have to iterate over all the strings int I is equal to 0, and here I is less than n minus 1 I am doing, right? Because I am comparing string I with I plus 1 string, right? So here, and also you know that I am only going to check this if it is not already sorted, right? So if negation of this sorted of I, right? So if it is not already sorted, right, and then I will check strings, this string I am picking, and the character at the column index, character at call, right? This I'm going to check if this value, right, this value, if it is bigger than strings of I plus 1 here, I plus 1, right, dot character at column, right? If this is the case, then in this case I will say that we need some delete. Okay, so need delete, I will set it to true and break it. I don't need to check further, right? Early exit I am doing here, right? Now here I told you that if we need delete, right, so in this case you have to update the value of this deletions to plus plus, increment the value. Else if you don't need to delete it, that means you have to update the sorted pairs. Very small code. Okay, code is also not very big, only few lines are pending now, one loop maybe. So again you have to run this loop, right? So for int I is equal to 0, I is less than n minus 1, and here I plus plus, and inside this what I'm going to do here, again I'm checking if it is not already sorted, right? If it is not already sorted, and strings of I dot character at call is less than, right? If it is less than the next one, so that simply means this pair is already sorted, right? If it is equal, then simply means later on we will find whether this is already sorted or not, right? But not now. But if it is already sorted, okay, if A and then after the next string is starting from B, then they are already sorted. Okay, so in that case we have to update the value of this sorted of I to true, right? That's it. Now in the end we have to simply return what? We have to return the number of deletions. So here I'm just going to write return deletions, right? So see, only 29 lines of code, right? Now let's run it and see if there are code issues. We'll try to fix that. So see, all the test cases has been accepted, right? That's it. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? And time complexity is going to be nothing but n into m, you can say, right? We are iterating over all the, this is first we are iterating over all the columns, right? So whatever the column length we have, right, we will iterate over that. Okay, so here it can be up to 100, right? Constant size is very small, right? And then inside this, if you see, we are running this loop for n times, right, of n times. And if this is true, right, then if need delete is true, then deletion plus plus, else we are again running it for this n times, right? So of m, and here inside this of m into of n plus of n, so that simply means of m into 2n, or you can say of m into n. That's it, right? So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem, and if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in the comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.